What's up, guys? My name is Destiny Cooper with Hefner Agency, and I'm 5'9". So I've already went ahead and twisted out the little pieces in my hair. Usually what I do is I go section by section. I like to brush it out with a detangling brush. I add in my detangling products, and then I will finger coil each and every one of them. But this is my favorite part and an absolute necessity. I take my teasing comb and I kind of just go at my root and we'll do a little fluff, just to kind of add a little volume. That way it's not so, yeah? And there you have it. Woo-hoo! This is a good hair day. Hold on. Sorry. So when it comes to my hair, probably one of the most enjoyable things is honestly seeing the evolution of where I used to be versus where I am now. I grew up not really knowing how to style or work it, and bless my mama's soul because she just used to put it in braids all the time. As I got older, did it myself, I always used to straighten it, which caused it to break off, and we know how that all went. I went to cosmetology school. I learned about different products, what my hair took, what was good for it, what was bad for it, what it needed. It can be dry majority of the time, so making sure that I had products that gear towards moisture. And like over the years, just watching different videos and the curly girl method, and I just recently started finger coiling them now, and it's crazy looking back at seeing what I used to walk out the house with versus now. But yeah, the evolution is probably the most enjoyable part for sure. And the 3 different styles that I like to work with, aside from just El Natural, because thankfully, majority of the time I can just wake up and go, especially when I set it for, the upcoming week. I also like to do some half up, half downs, a little bit of this. I like to mess with my parts a little bit, so I'll kind of zigzag. I'm also really into braiding, so I'll give myself a few cornrows going back, or maybe like zigzag patterns here or there. I am definitely one for change, so when I wake up in the morning, my outfit, it's more so about the hair than it is about the fit, if that makes sense. I am also very comfortable with washing, styling, talking about my hair journey in general on camera. I do have a couple videos on my social media platforms of me talking and engaging and showing out different styles of what I do with my hair. So yeah, I'm very comfortable. Some of my interests and hobbies are basically anything DIY. I'm a very hands-on person, so I love creating, I love making art, I love drawing. I actually started getting into copper wire jewelry, so I started kind of messing with that a little bit. Aside from, I feel like hair is also an art, so, seeing different styles and trying them out, that's also a huge fan favorite of mine. I'm also really into fitness. I feel like it's not only great physically, but mentally as well, so I'm a huge advocate for that. And honestly, it's what is Destiny not doing at this point? When it comes to my favorite Shea Moisture products, anything from the Jamaican castor oil line is chef's kiss. Yes, I normally do my own hair. Sometimes if my arms are maybe tired from something, maybe I'll have a friend tag along, but I do have to say I'm blessed in a sense where I taught myself, I've learned how to braid, I've learned how to add in hair extensions. I even sometimes cut. I don't wanna, that one's a little, we're still working on that one. We're still working on the hair cutting. But yeah, everything that I do on my own. 3 styles to best describe my personality. I would have to say this because this gives me like that lion-esque, okay? And then I would say my cornrows. I know I mentioned it before, but my cornrows going back, those are one of my favorites. It's fierce, it's easy, it's subtle, and it's not doing too much. And if you know me, you know that the easier the better. The 3rd style, probably say a half up, half down. Also another style that's pretty easy to work with. If I'm not feeling like finger coiling my entire head, I kind of like cheat it by doing half up, half down, which also goes to as less work as possible when it comes to my hair is great. Thank you.